Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We're here in the Long Dark. We're currently in Mystery Lake. Cleaning out trappers. The impetus of this is to find out what the medium loot table is, and if it's something I want to play with. So far, I think it is going to be just fine. Nope. Well, I've done the interlevel baseline loot table. It's just not my favorite. I don't know what to say other than that. There's some issues I have with it, personal and or whatever.
This'll come in handy.
Based on immersion and just what I want from a playthrough.
Okay.
I should be excited about that ear wrap. That literally is my 4th ear wrap, so yeah. Kind of the only so much excitement to be had, truthfully. What am I up to? Well, I'm trying to get under 88 pounds so I can do some climbing. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave none of these books, actually. I should probably take a couple of those. Alright, we're under 88. That'll work.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Man. I forgot to do the save. Could be Mucklucks. What would you call this day? I mean, I'm going with Blizzard, but it seems like there's a blue sky, too. Can't make up its mind. I got a Mariner's Peak out. What about you? Alright, let's play with this stupid thing for a minute. Alright, it was somewhere around 15, I believe. How lucky are we going to get on the last number? Not real lucky. There we go. MRE or Mucklucks? Nothing. Bunch of trash. Let's go. Now, if you don't know where you're going, I don't normally suggest you go out in a blizzard. Because even in a blizzard, even if you are fairly confident of where you are, you can screw it up and end up having some issues. But we don't really have too far to go. There should be some coal inside, and I was planning on kind of crashing here tonight anyway. And just like that, we should be out of the issue. Anyway, we'll pick through here, we'll grab whatever we can if there's anything worth it. Not too much. Grab a little coal, etc. Probably have a little fire. We'll see what the weather is like on the other end. I mean, generally it mirrors what you left, but not necessarily. So I could pop out. It probably will be snowing or anything. It's very unlikely that it will be a clear day, is what I'm saying. Lots of coal in
I wonder
here.
if I can drop any of this gear.
Usually not too much. So I've been mentioning that, you know, so like I said, I'm here to sort of do the loot table, figure out what it is I'm finding on medium, multiple playthroughs in these areas. And I can say that I like it. It just varies sometimes. Like sometimes it's kind of like some of the any of them where it just feels like you're just getting so much good stuff, and it's a little overpowered. But and I think long run like survival, it won't be as fun as like the Interloper.
Best be prepared for anything.
Base loot, you know, setting, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. I have my issues with that too, so you know, find your happy spot pizza, and that's what I've been up to. And so like I said, I think for most of my like playthroughs, whether it's just me goofing around or broadcasting, it'll probably be more set in this medium survival mode, loot mode, but I could certainly see me doing, you know, the Interloper ones on occasion, for sure. Just make things a little bit harder. Possibly more entertaining. So we're just going to go up in here. It's really nice and bright. This is usually, I think you can set up fires in the place to sleep in here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I forget. I think, is it here? Maybe, I think it's down here. It's a little flatter. There we go. I can tell it's a blizzard, you know, whatever. We have stuff to do. It's fine.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on, little fire. Good, good, good. Let's add some. There we go. A couple of these. Because I'm way overweight. Might as well use it. So let's start with some water. And let's see if we got anything we can cook. We got anything we can cook? Oh yeah, we got this rabbit. Let's cook that. And I'd rather leave in the morning with a like full set of, you know, fatigue. You have to climb 2 ropes, even with the crampons and some coffee. I'd just rather just do it in the morning. So, who's hungry? That'll probably top it off pretty well for now. How we doing? And we'll do these soups. I'm always shooting for level 5. Cooking, it doesn't matter even if it's in a goof run. It just makes life easier. So. Even when I can eat it, pretty much anything I want anyway, so. Being able to max out your calories is never a bad thing. Can I make any teas? I don't think I can. I can make this fishing tackle though. There's that nice thirst quencher right there, 11.77, not too bad. We do have some time to kill. Whenever you have time to kill, read a book. Oh, I did pick up a new cookbook. I think I started on the small arms book though. Let's do that. And I think I can get 2 hours. Still get my water. Yeah, should be just fine. I want to pick that up. A piece of cedar. We could probably, it's pretty early. My fatigue is kind of low, but I'd like to leave. Oh, did I finish that book? I did. Yeah, yeah. Right. So yeah, have you leave a pound 10 behind. No problem. We got a couple hours. Let me think on this. Got a cookbook and a rifle book. Don't currently have a rifle. Yeah, I should probably read the cookbook, huh? Well, we can knock out an hour at least on that, right? Again, I need to lose weight anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna read. Is this a 4-hour book? Yeah, let's knock this out. Actually, it's 4 hours. So we'll do 1 and 2. I think we'll throw on a couple more sticks. We'll put another hour on this book and then maybe knock it 1 hour out in the morning. That's sort of my plan here. We just need books in the way.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Miss? Yeah. Ooh. Alright. Time. Let's do 7 hours. Pretty well rested. Let's eat these peaches. Slam some water. And I'm going to sleep for another hour. Grab our bedroll. Alright. Make sure we didn't leave anything on our fire. And then we're going to drop a bunch of water. And anything else I want to leave? Yeah. Books. Did I finish this one? That's a lot of coal. That wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Nothing dump me here, really. Okay. I haven't heard any kind of weather. That's a good sign. Founded as a coal mining town in 1911, Milton's story has followed the boom and bust of the entire island. Not great. You should be able to find some cattails throughout here. There is a cave halfway along my route here, so I'd rather move forward. But we'll grab some free calories on the way, just in case, you know, if it goes for like a 6-hour blizzard. Maybe I have to spend the night, etc. I'm not a fan of this weather, if you don't know. How are we doing? We're getting up there. But I'd say a decent number of cattails under stalker mode. I usually run around with 6-ish. Could have been more, if I can figure it out. I think it was more. But not too shabby, right? I think it's going to be a very gross wet day. Hard on the clothing, but I think I might be able to get out of here without a blizzard. We'll see. Our first climb is ahead. We'll turn off the auto walk and actually walk this bad boy. If you are trying to beat up your cooking score, this is one of those great places for it. There's a lot of harvestables here. Put your baits on pizza. As you can see, there's a wolf down there. You got to keep that in mind when you're coming through here. Grab a few mushrooms. There's some rabbits in here if you're hungry or need some pelt. We'll check this dead guy. I want to gather whatever feathers we can. A spare hatchet.
Perfect.
It's in garbage condition. So we'll leave that with him. It's an option. And remember, this looks easy, but wolf or wolves, remember, you don't know. And so you want to have the right weather, the white wind. It's weird. The right wind and torches, flares, and pebbles in your pocket. You should be okay. You're not going to have the stamina like me, unless you want to do the custom settings like I do. So keep that in mind. You're probably going to need some coffee. You don't have to have coffee to do this, but be prepared to be pretty beat up, because you got to climb up too. So running and dodging wolves, playing with flares and torches. I skipped the cave. We'll just deal with that on the way back. It is very, very snowy, so I want to keep moving. Ropes ahead. We're probably pretty wet. I would normally check it right now, but I think we're getting blizzardy. Alright, well, let's get up here. Alright, should still have the crampons on, yep. Let's grab a snack. That'll do. A drink. That'll do. Let's go. I've been hit with a blizzard on many occasions climbing a rope, so I'm always a little sketch in those situations. Alright, we burned up a ton of stamina on that. Looks like we're going to have the wind to play with too. But you do want to check up here. You can find a body, you can find tools, you can find whatever. Soda. You can find hundreds, and I do mean hundreds, of rose hips here, so keep that in mind. Let's grab some sticks. I don't want to spend time up here, but it could end up being that way. Realistically, a rifle would be nice. You can find the bedroll in here.
I'll take it.
88, that's got to be better than what I'm rocking around with, yeah. And there's that. Got a couple sodas. Hydration and calories. You can usually find a decent amount of junk food around here. It just depends on how you're playing, where you're at in your skills.
It'll be useful.
Whether it makes much of a difference. Tons of sodas, that's great. No gun, no boots. Sometimes there's boots in here. It's a little barren today. That's fine. That's good. That's kind of what it should be. Hold on. Just sneeze like 6 times in a row, you know. I can't promise you anymore. Lots of buns. We're going over here to the gas station. Like I said, it's one of those weird days where like the wind is high, so I mean there's a lot of snow. We're getting wet. Clothing's probably getting a little beat up, but we'll see what happens while we're goofing around here. Look for coffee. Over here. There it is. Right where it is sometimes. We'll grab that. Let's put our wrap back on. You might want to put a lantern on here. It's sometimes hard to see certain things. There's several things you could do. You could check everything first. Sometimes you can find socks under this locker. Cup of tea. Another bedroll.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Me too. That's pretty good. Some ammo. Well, we got a can of spray paint. Sometimes you can find a few soups. You can kind of do what I'm doing here is just go through and have a quick look with the lantern on, grab all the loose stuff, you know. We want all the garbage food. Now this thing can be filled with crackers or have none like it has right there. So.
It will be useful.
Now we're going to a place that has a 6-burner stove. In fact, there's 2 places here with 6-burner stoves. So you might want to think about hunting and doing as much cooking as you can here. Good place to level your cooking up. Again, we have 1 can of dog food. There could be 6. And like I said, I think it really depends on, you know, there's a randomness to it. Alright, let's check our lockers. Kimari.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Nice pair of boots. I'm going to try to search as many drawers as I can without moving.
Never know.
Helps conserve energy. You don't want to be moving when you click on a drawer or a door or something like that, because it will reduce your stamina quicker. It's a full lantern. Alright. Let's crack this front door open and get out of here. There's some opportunities around here for decent loot. I'm not really going to go for them. I'm going to stick, like I said, to the major stuff. Nothing. I came to Milton for 2 reasons. Main reason is snow pants. There's an opportunity to get them, and then the second reason is it might be the best place to find a rifle. In the whole game right now. We're gonna head to Grey Mama's house. Blizzard or no, there's several places we could probably stop in if we really had to. And honestly, we could just push on the Grey Mama's house. If you want to know what that is, then play the story mode. Alright, so we got one house right here that should have a Canadian flag in front of it. Canadian flag houses tend to have good loot. Who would think that? Usually there's at least one cool, really good thing in there. Pop this trunk.
This will come in handy.
Let me get that scrap, actually. Always look in the cars. You can actually find rifles in random cars. head over to this one. We got 2 houses, that's good.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's like a third up in the distance. You never really know what you're gonna get. So I can just see the handle. Always look in the back of trucks for stuff.
Take it.
Nice. Good boots, already got a pair. What I'll work on here while I'm here is mending. That is the second pair of insulated boots I've found, so I might mend those and just have a backup. You know, hopefully I'll find the mucklucks, but until then, we'll have to deal with what we got to deal with. We got 3 wolves, and that's what I was talking about earlier. This should be a deadly situation. I feel no matter what. 3 wolves should equal a fight. Hit him. I'll be with some wolf meat eventually. Alright, 1, 2 houses in the back here, or 1? Just 1. Nope, 2. Good. A lot of houses this time. It's good. More looting opportunities. See some matches.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Not a ton of batteries here. I feel like Brecon Railroad's kind of one of the best places to get batteries.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Shut it. It looks like quite a few buildings to loot this time. I'm pretty excited. And like I said, it just depends on the playthrough. So it shows me that, like, man, I'm making out on the tools this time too. So again, it just really depends on the region, I think, and
This will come in handy.
how the RNG works out, basically. Get the save. So yeah, I mean, basically loot-wise, I'm already killing it here, and I haven't done anything. Quick scan of the room for clothing. There's usually something on this table. Occasionally you can find some boots around. Look at that. And in good shape. So this is where I keep the clothing and cloth and leather and whatever. And we'll do a bunch of mending later. We'll grab whatever loose stuff we can. There's a cookbook. Up top, food. Bottom, everything else. Organize how you like. Sounds lovely out. Let's look on the mantle. Is there a gun? No. Alright, that's fine. Lots of places to run into a rifle here, so. No. I was gonna go put my snare down, but not in this weather. Just doesn't make sense. Right, so let's have some fun. Let's loot this place. While we can. Always hoping for coffee. Teas are fine at this point. Hopefully you can see I haven't moved from my original position. Get that. Always look underneath the stoves. You can find tinder, kinds of stuff. The can of trash. Alright, let's go upstairs and have a look around. Lots of books and everything here. Sometimes you can find a pistol. I think a bullet is here. Or two. Socks. I can see them. You can find them here a lot. We got some wool. That's good. Wow. Random cooking pot. Always looking at a tub for underwear. Let's grab this water. Wasn't too much. When you come in here, you always want to look. We got a sewing kit. Making. You see, we got some wood, we got some metal, we got some tinder. But always tear this up because sometimes I hide nice stuff like these bullets. We'll hit this. Okay. Not bad, it's brand new too. As it should be. Because it's been sitting in a perfectly fine house. Apocalypse or no, it's just a sweater sitting in a drawer in a house. More socks. And no guns or anything. Alright. Cloth. One of the things I want to work on while I'm here is mending. I like to get my mending up to level 3. I think everyone should absolutely get it up to level 2. And personally, I think level 3 too. What you want to do after that is up to you. Personal playthrough style, I suppose. But if you want to get that busted item, torn item, chewed on item, whatever, fixed up quickly in a bad situation, right? And you want to get your loot up. I mean your loot, your sewing up. Since we have a ridiculous, storm out there, we might as well get what we can get now. As you can see, we're going to have quite a bit of cloth, so, just from this one house. I know, you've had a busy day. Come back this way. I don't think there's any more in the kitchen, right? No.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
These. Alright, let's grab this one. God, I can't wait to break this chair up. This one. And you want to remember that the house with the Canadian flag and one of the other houses has cloth as well, so. But just right there we got 42. That's a ton of cloth. Nope, where is it? I hit it. Come here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bit of cloth right there. And we will begin the water gathering here right now.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Pizza, do you need that much water? Look. You do you and I'll do me. Alright, pop over to the freezer. Let's see if we got any soups and whatnot. We got a can of peaches. Yeah, we got a can of peaches. Okay. Be that way. Sounds like a lovely day outside.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright. We are going to make a ridiculous amount of water tonight, and then shouldn't have to worry about it. Through teas or whatnot. Alright, let's see. We should be able to read a book real quick. If only I'd been that intelligent. That's right, I couldn't remember which cookbook I was reading. No! Yes. These guys. We will pick the best cooking pot for ourselves.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
What do you think I'm doing, Astrid? And away we go. I was just I woke up and I was like feeling cattails. Don't know about you guys. No. No, no, no. We're going to see what the weather looks like. It is what it is. Alright, so we're going to head to the plane crash. We're going to look for the snow pants. Yeah. See what we see along the way. There's a cave up here that might have a rifle in it. That'd be nice. We'll also hit the... whatever this tower is. Is a Polaroid point. So if you get a Polaroid for this place, you can get a lot of the map revealed if you want to do some charcoal up there. You can reveal a nice bit of map even if you don't have the Polaroid, because it is a high point on the map. You can hear the struggle in our voices. We'll leave those. This route in particular can produce quite a lot of rose hips. Over 200. This is where you stand if you want to use your Polaroid. Nope. Alright, so we're going to walk back in this area, and then right through here it's pretty safe. There's no wolves that I'm aware of. In the secondary area that we're going to head to, there are wolves. You need to be aware of that. There's two directions to approach this place from. And one is an all-in. And this way you have to go out the way you came. And we got some coal laying around in here, and nothing wrong with that. Grab a couple pieces just for kicks and giggles. We'll check the backpack. We got a shooting book. 25 hours, I think.
Okay.
A little bit of grub, that's fine. I don't really plan on spending too much time here today, but even though that's the plan, that's not necessarily what's going to happen. So we'll see what happens as we go through here. Nope. Got turned around. As we pass through here, there's rabbits. Some cattails. We got a carcass. Anyway, again, one of those safe areas you can kind of hang out. Now, as we get up here, we're going to go into wolf territory. So keep that in mind. Wolves could be anywhere throughout here in any numbers, so. But again, bunnies, and you could have a deer. I think the deer is up here instead of down below, but it might be down below instead of up here. So. Oh, sapling's not something I really recall up in this area, ever. Now, the way I approach this map, I'll be through here again. So you get to see the way that is, well, the other way in here and the way that you have to commit. Basically, right in here's, I'll come in through that ridge line down there, and then right there you have to decide. More bunnies, a whole bunch of bunnies. Cattails, like I said, either in this top part or the bottom part you can find a deer. And more than likely there's a wolf somewhere in here. Yeah, I hear him. So here's the plane crash. This is where stuff goes off if you're familiar with story mode. I've heard you can break these crates for things. You find out for yourself.
I'll take it.
You do whatever you need to do to be happy. Cloth. Maybe. Anyway, briefcase is just random stuff. Sometimes you can find drugs, you know. Decent amount of scrap metal, but go back here. We're gonna skip these rose hips for now. And the climb. Let's get these rose hips for now, and the climb. Let's get these rose hips and the climb. And start grabbing firewood just in case. It doesn't really feel like a just in case day. So we have a carcass here. I wouldn't say you can count on it, but you can kind of count on it. There's a decent amount of firewood in here. Well, it's a bear cave, but there's no bear. We're going to go for the grand prize. That's this crate right here. We're looking for pants, hopefully snow pants. It could be any kind of pants. Cargo pants. So keep that in mind. It's not always a winner, but there is a good chance to find
This stuff will come in handy.
you know, snow pants there. If you want to break open these other crates, go for it. Sometimes you might find some peaches or whatever. But that's the main loot crate right there that you want to break open. Ooh, MRE. When you get here. There is a fire pit here. There's plenty of firewood. Like I said, I sometimes like just to kind of hang out here.
Best be prepared for anything.
Got a spare revolver. You know, like this is just one of those nice places because there really isn't anything that's going to bother you. The only problem is going to be food, and if you're really going after these rose hips, I mean, just drink and maintain your teas. But like I said, we got the snow pants. If you really feel like you want to crack open all these things, I always say go for it. But me personally, I'm not going to do it. So remember, our main crate was right here. We got cargo pants. Like I said, it could be cargo, it could be snow, it could be work. But there's almost always a pair there. So we're going to go back because the weather's alright. We have some decent places along the way to stay if I need to. This is what I'm talking about. We're going to have over 200 rose hips by the time we get back. That's a fair amount of tea. Thank you. Now you got to be careful when you're picking some of this stuff at the top and at the bottom, because a lot of times what you'll end up doing is accidentally climbing. It's super annoying. So just make sure it says harvest rose hips before you actually hit the button. It's not really that big a deal. It's just annoying. So you might go to pick these and it says climb. You see what I'm saying? So get that little bit of space in there. There we go. Snow. Grab these. And the, you know, weather's great, but if the weather's sketch, I'd still move because, you know, there's a cave on the way. There's one wolf, maybe more, but coming in, there's a good chance you've already dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? So bugging out shouldn't be too much of a problem, but it is a fun place to kind of hang out sometimes. Just for giggles. Another reason I didn't grab the rose hips on the way here, not just because of weight, but also it's just like it takes a while. Sometimes stuff doesn't render in right away in this game. So you might want to give it just a little bit of love and time. And you might yield more results. Hold on. Alright, back to it. Milton's one of those places where it's like both a great place to start out and a terrifying place to start out. I don't know if I would really recommend it. I mean, honestly, if you're really just day one, you should probably start Mystery Lake. If you're playing on Pilgrim mode, feel free to start here. I recommend playing all the maps on Pilgrim mode as many times as possible until you feel comfortable knowing where these guys live, where stuff is. You know, one of the nice things about this game is that because the way it's set up, unlike a lot of video games these days, I felt like, you know, this is kind of one of those games that you kind of learn organically. I'm not saying you're never going to have to look stuff up.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm just saying it's less of an issue. A bit more intuitive. I hit him. Thanks. Cattails, blah blah blah. Alright, I'm looking for rose hips, which should be over here. Little pistol score won't hurt. He doesn't really have too far to go. A lot of times if you pop this guy, he dies. Because he kind of runs out of road, basically. Where'd he go? Huh. Well then, never mind. Apparently he has a magic route. don't think I missed any rose hips. That's really weird. Nope, don't want to climb, don't want to climb. What are these rose hips? Great, we don't need to climb. Got these guys. Yeah, that's nuts. Dude just turned into the ether, man. Not a ton of firewood around town, but I'm already pretty heavy. Okay. And like I mentioned earlier, if you get the Polaroid, it's up here where you want to, your little scenic view sign up ahead. You want to stand there and just do some charcoal. It will open up a huge, like most of the map, honestly. And it'll show you things like rose hips and firewood and dead bodies, all kinds of good stuff. Use. Alright, I think that's it for the rose hips, so let's have a quick look. 192. I feel like I must have missed some. There are some on the other side, the other way you go with the bear on the bridge, but yeah, I definitely missed a couple. It's usually around 208. Or definitely over 200. Well, I was hoping for the snow pants, but we've got a lot of places to loot and look for. We still might run into them here. We've got a lot of other maps to hit. So you never really know. Oh, I got him. Alright, wolf meat is on the menu. Alright. Well, I'm going to call it a video. I'm in good shape. I'm hungry. I'm out. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you see us at a later date or time, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a good night. Y'all be good to each other.